We will be continuing our discussion about numerical integration, which is unequal segments. But before we proceed, a short recap lang or short review for the previous discussion we've had, yung mga trapezoidal and Simpson's rule. Ano po? So again, numerical integration, we have three topics, which is the trapezoidal, Simpsons, and integration of unequal segments. Again, bago natin i-discuss ulit yung mga yan, ano nga po pala yung numerical integration? Anyone po? Ano po yung kinukuha natin dito? Anyone po? Wala. So for numerical integration, again, we are getting the area under the curve. Ano po? Kung saan we are given limits. Kung saan yung limits na yon with respect to x coordinates, for example, from 0 to 10, yung curve o yung area doon or yung curve doon natin, area under that curve, yun po yung kinukuha natin. And we are dividing that curve into segments. Ano? Kung saan we have n segments. Okay? So, difference between the three rules, yung mga nakikita nyo dyan, trapezoidal, Simpsons, and unequal segment. For trapezoidal and Simpsons rule, once again, their segments or yung delta x nila or h is equal. While for unequal segments naman po, edi hindi equal. Ano? So again, short recap for trapezoidal rule, we still need to first get the delta x or h before proceeding on to the formula. So again, delta x is b minus a divided by n, where n is the number of segments you have on your area. Okay? Or yung area nyo under dun sa curve, kung ilan yung hinahati-hati doon. Ano? But again, delta x is equal for trapezoidal rule and Simpson's rule. Now, the formula for trapezoidal rule is once again 1/2 times delta x times the quantity, the first coordinate of y, plus the last coordinate of y, plus 2 times the quantity, all the y coordinates in between the first and the last y coordinates. Okay, so that's it for the trapezoidal rule. While for Simpson's rule naman po, again, we have two topics for Simpson's rule. We have the 1/3 Simpson's rule and the 3/8 Simpson's rule. So for our 1/3 Simpson's rule, from the name itself, 1/3, ibig sabihin, meron po tayong multiplier dyan na 1/3. Ano? Ayan na po, kita natin dito. 1/3 times h times the quantity. Once again, same as for trapezoidal rule, we just need to get the or copy yung first y coordinate and last y coordinate. Ano? Summation nilang dalawa. Then, plus 4 times the quantity. Ang ibig pong sabihin ng summation na to is summation of all the y coordinates with a subscript of odd numbers. Okay? So 4 times the quantity, the summation of y, that is all odd for the y coordinates. So for example, yung mga y sub 1, ito kung makita nyo, y sub 1, y sub 3, y sub 5, and so on. But not including the last y coordinate. Okay? Then, plus 2 times the summation of lahat naman po ng nandito sa quantity nito or lahat ng may multiplier ng 2 is all of the y with a subscript of even numbers. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, si y sub 2, y sub 4, y sub 6, and so on. But then again, we are not going to include the first y coordinate and the last y coordinate. And then take note, and should be even for this method, for the Simpsons rule. 1/3 Simpsons rule rather. Okay? Yan lang po. As for our 3/8 Simpsons rule naman, yan, n must be a multiple of 3. Okay? And from the name itself, 3/8, meron po tayo dyang multiplier na 3/8. Then multiplied by h or delta x times the quantity, same for the concept of 1/3, first y coordinate and the last y coordinate, pag-aadin lang natin, then plus 3 times the quantity, all of the y coordinates in between the first and last y coordinate. Okay? Then, minus the summation of all of the uh, y coordinates with a subscript na divisible by 3. Meaning, nandyan yung mga y sub 3, y sub 6, y sub 9, and so on. But then again, we are not going to include the last y coordinate. Okay? So those were the discussions we've had last meeting. And for today, we will be discussing the last topic, which is integration of unequal segments. Ano, before we proceed or before I proceed on discussing this topic from the word itself, sa tingin nyo class, ano kaya yung topic na to? From unequal segments, anong meron dyan sa tingin nyo? Anyone po? Kahit idea lang. Yes po, John.
Hindi po same ng, kumbaga po, step. Yan po.
Okay, yung step or yung tinatawag natin, again, once again, delta x or h. Yun na yun. Ano? For unequal segments, we have different values of h or delta x. So, ginagamit siya kapag hindi na equal yung mga delta x. So, for example, if this will be your graph or your curve, sabihin natin, ganyan yung curve nyo, and then you are given the limits, sabihin natin dito yung x sub 0, and then x sub n. As for your segments naman po, again, hindi sila equal yung delta x. So, for example, this is your first segment, then yung isa mas malaki sa kanya, then yung pangatlo medyo mas malaki pa rin, and then yung last one is maliit dito. Okay? So, in this case, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 segments with their own delta x po. Ano? So, kung makikita nyo dito sa formula, we have h1, h2, h3, and so on. Ano? Hanggang sa makarating tayo sa hn, which is, again, the last segment. Ano? So, paano po natin kukuhanin yung h natin dito for each segment? Hindi na po katulad ng sa trapezoidal or sa Simpson's rule kung saan delta x or h is equal to b minus a over n. That is only for equal segments. So, for this one, for unequal segments, so h1, ang h1 po natin is under this area, ano, which means ang ating x coordinates dito is x sub 0 and x sub 1. Meaning, ang h natin dyan is x sub 1 minus x sub 0. O, di ganun lang po ang ating h1. Ano? Then for h2 naman, moving on, dito naman sa part na to, so we have h sub 2 and h sub 1. So h2 is equal to, ano? h2 minus h sub 1. Ano po? So, ganun lang po ang ating pagkuha ng mga H. Simple lang po yan. And as I've said from our last meeting, para sa akin, ito ang pinakamadaling topic. Ano? Basta alam nyo kung paano gagamitin, syempre. Okay? So, punta tayo sa next page. So, example na agad. Ano? Simple lang yan. Determine the value of, so you are given an equation of x squared minus 1 with the limits of 0 and 10. So using an equal segment, integration, and the values of x shown below, solve for the area under the curve. Okay, so ito po ata ay mali, if I remember it. Mali yata yung final answer dyan. So sige nga, try nga natin. So paano po natin yung solve? So first step is to, again, kung x coordinate lang po ang nandyan, so we still need to get the y coordinate. So how are we going to get it? So the simple substitution lang yan. Madali lang naman yung equation. Ano? So in this case, for our first y coordinate, substituting x sub 0, which is 0. So 0 squared minus 1, we will have negative 1 as our y sub 0. Okay? And then so on and so on, substituting all of the x coordinate to get their respective y's. Ano? So in this case, dito sa ating second point, this will be 0. For the third one, this will be 15. Then 36, 35. And then lastly, this will be 99. Okay? Ano? Now, for the formula of the area for unequal segments, again, simple lang po yan. First, we need to get the values of each for each segment. So, paano po natin malalaman kung ilan yung segments natin? So, from one point going to another point. So, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4. So, we have 4 segments for this example, meaning meron tayong makukuhang apat din na delta X or H. So, we have H1, we have H2, H3, and lastly, we have our H4. Ano? Equals. Solve for the H for each segment. So for H1, we have 1 minus 0. Pagkuha lang ng delta X, ganun lang yun. So 1 minus 0, 1. As for our H2, 4 minus 1, we have 3. As for our H3 naman, 6 minus 4, 2. And lastly, 10 minus 6, we have 4. Ano? Okay? Ganun lang po ang pagkuha ng H natin sa ating unequal segments. Now, before proceeding, malinaw po ba yun? Any questions? Thumbs up kung naintindihan. Okay, so malinaw po yun ha. Ganun lang po kadali ang pagkuha ng ating mga H. Now, once we have our H value for each segment, we can now proceed for the formula. Again, paano po yung formula ng unequal segments? So ganito lang po, kung mapapansin nyo, sa H1 natin, which is nandito po sa curve na ito, ano po ba yung mga involved na y coordinates dyan? So we have y sub 0 and y sub 1. You are just to get the average nilang dalawa. And then yun na, multiply nyo lang sa H1. Okay? As for our H2 naman, or yung second segment, we have H2 times ang involved na y coordinates, we have y1 and y2. So, average lang ulit nilang dalawa, then multiplied by H2, and then so on and so on. Ganun lang po yung formula natin or solution for unequal segments. So, substituting the values to the formula we have for unequal segments, again, area is equal to H1, which is, ito na po, direct substitution na tayo. So, 1 times the quantity o average over 2. Involved again sa H1 is 0.1 and 0.2, meaning negative 1 and 0. So, 0 plus negative 1 or 0 minus 1. Then second one, we have plus H2 natin ay 3 times the quantity. So for the H3, we have 0.2 to 0.3, meaning 15 plus 0 divided by 2. Okay? Then third one, we have 2 times the quantity, fraction 35 plus 15 divided by 2. And then lastly, we have 4 times the quantity, 35 plus 99 divided by 2. O, yun na. Direct substitution lang po yan naling dito sa formula na to. Sige nga po, class. What is our area for this exam?
340 po.
Yun na. 340. So our final answer will be 340 square units. Kung walang giniban ditong unit, edi square units or unit square. Okay? And that is it. Kaya para sa akin, ito po yung pinakamadali. Kukuhanin mo lang yung H, tigigisa ng segment. So So that is it for our final topic. O, di ba? Ang dali lang ng discussion natin. Nabitin lang tayo last meeting. Nagawan tayo ng room. So, before ending this topic, any questions po with regards po sa unequal segments or any other topics from our previous lessons? Wala na? Sige nga po, thumbs up kung naintindihan yung last topic natin. Or kung wala nang any questions sa ating pong lesson for the finals. Yes po.
Sir, sa unequal segments po, pwede rin po dyan yung sa calculator po, hindi po.
Pwede. Ay, hindi na. Kasi magkakaiba pala sila ng delta x. So, mag-iiba yung steps nila. Okay? So, direct substitution talaga. So, dun lang magkakaroon ng siguro challenge dito sa ating unequal segments kapag complicated ang ating equation na given or yung formula to get the y values. Okay? So, dun lang. Any other questions po?
Thank you po, sir.
Okay? Wala na. So, na-post ko na po kaninang 7 a.m. ang inyong quiz. Again, reminder, kindly read the instruction na lang doon. May inilagay akong instruction and kung kailan ang submission. Also, take note, kapag po late submission, di ko na yan tatanggapin ha. Yung dati, pinagbigyan ko pa yung sa FTTP, pero for the quiz, di ko na pagbibigyan. Okay po? Kung late, di wala. Kung hindi makakapagbigay agad, pwede namang ipakisuyo. Magbigay sa classmate. So, yun lang. If wala ng question, thank you for attending. That is it for our discussion.
Thank you po, sir.
Thank you po, sir.
Thank you po.
Thank you po, sir.